Hello, hello. I'll give 1 second for the ads to pass. Oh, you're not in ads? Weird. Huh. I don't know how... I'm trying to figure out how Twitch does it, but... doesn't seem to be any sense to it, really. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, I'm doing pretty good. It's good seeing you again. I'm glad you were able to get in early. Just got a bad nat 20 roll, I guess, for ads, lol. If you give me a second, I'm trying to see if I can get my drawing program in. I'm not sure why it's not coming up. Oh, okay, cool. Alright. Yeah, I'm just trying to get my drawing software up. The most pleasant music I've heard lately. Yeah, I try to find some stuff that's, like, relaxing. This is just a original soundtrack from Pokemon. Mainly because the last time I played music last week while drawing, I got a bunch of copyright claims on my VOD. So I didn't want a repeat of that. Hopefully it won't happen, but we'll have to see, I guess. Alright, let's see here. Maybe if I add a new source for it. Window capture, maybe? We'll try that. There we go. Okay. I thought the Pokemon Company's pretty bad about striking people. They are. I think I don't know. I haven't had too many issues with the OST from the games themselves, but I guess we'll see. Also, I take it your VTuber isn't working. Yeah, so my iPhone updated last night, and for whatever reason, it just didn't like charge after that. I don't know if it just turned off, and it was dead this morning, so I didn't have enough time to really charge it. Alright. It's good seeing you, Fleischer. Now, if the music's too loud or anything, just let me know. It sounds good on my end, but just if I need to change it, just let me know. The horns aren't discolored, yeah. Yeah, this was the first one that I made, just so I could get something set up for streaming. I guess it's nice to have a little backup too, though. Is the earring you have also a PNG exclusive? I did not see it on your VTuber. Yeah, I... Okay, so listen, I completely forgot to put it on my actual model when I was doing the ears. And I'm gonna be honest, I was a little lazy. I didn't feel like putting it in and making sure that it rotated properly in the rigging software, so I was just a little lazy. It's always time to go back and change, is there not? Oh yeah, I just haven't had the chance to yet. I think I might do that when I rework my outfit. But it's, it can be a little difficult, because when you're rigging, you basically have to set animation parameters to, like, each layer that you have. So it'll just take a little bit of extra work than, just putting something on and then just, I guess, like, doing it like I did the first time. I don't, it's kind of hard to explain. The whole rigging process is actually, like, pretty difficult, like, when you're brand new, so I have to figure it out. Miki Matsubara? Japanese city pop song? I wouldn't be surprised. I think that last one was from Diamond and Pearl, Generation 4 of Pokemon. And I think they had a lot of musical inspiration for that one. Are you gonna rework the outfit to make it more like the PNG? Kind of. I kind of want it just a little bit more clear as to kind of like what the inspirations for was it. Right now it kind of looks like you said, was it last stream or the stream before? It looked like a little bit of a mix of like old German and Native American. I just want it to be a little bit more readable, I guess I should say. It was the last art stream. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, it probably won't change too much. I don't know. I'm not entirely happy with the outfit on my model, and I just want to change it a little bit. Maybe I'll give myself a couple of outfits. I don't know yet. I'm hoping that today I can get the line work done, but we'll see. I'd like to start coloring this piece and actually make some progress on it, but we'll see how she goes. Speaking of new stream things, have you finally decided what you want to do for your herbalism lessons? Not yet. I am kind of leaning more towards, like, short-form content in the stream, so that I can kind of, cut it down into shorts and whatnot. But I'll have to... I'm gonna write up a couple of things, maybe just a little, like, little teeny, like, micro scripts, I guess you could say, just so I'm not lost while I'm talking about stuff. And then kind of see how I feel about it. I'll probably play around with it a little bit. And if I don't like it, if I don't like doing it during the stream, then I'll probably just do long-form videos. I think I will eventually do long-form videos just in general. Just so that I have something for people to watch, besides just my VODs when they come to my channel. And I think doing videos on herbs is the best way to do that. Because I do know a little bit about herbs. It's like one of my special interests, I guess you could say. And I'd like to be able to teach people about that, basically. Hi, Gio! Good to see ya. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Just working on an art piece right now. At least during the stream, you can have it be an almost literal virtual class on the subject, where viewers can ask questions even while it's partially scripted. That's not a bad idea, actually. Yeah, I think I'll probably do that, because that's pretty good. I like the idea of people being able to ask questions, and, you know, instead of trying to find stuff online regarding it, I can give, like, what I know and, like, personal experience with stuff. I quite like that, yeah. Alright, I've been holding it off, but should work on this hand here. It's like it looks okay as a sketch, but I know as soon as I start lining this, it's going to start looking goofy. Let's see if I can get some general shapes going. Oh, it looks okay. Can you tell I have an issue with hands? Maybe for long-form videos on the YouTube end, you can make some about farm life. Since you don't see any farmer VTubers that I know of beyond you, at least as far as those who focus on farming as content anyways. There aren't, I guess now that I think about it, I haven't seen any VTubers do content on farming, huh? I don't remember her name, but there's that one VTuber. She's really cute. She's got the little cow model that she uses. Oh, what's her name? But I don't think she really does content on farming itself. Rosie Bellamu? I think that might be who I'm thinking of. She's got that really cute little derpy cow model. She's got a southern accent. Yeah, it's not a terrible idea. I think, I don't know, it would just be cool to share stuff with people, you know? Like how I raise sheep and how cute they are and whatnot. Nah, her content is just reactions and gaming on the long form end. Yeah, I can't think of anyone. Now that I think about it. I wonder if there's a reason for that, or if it's just such a small, like, overlap of interests, I guess. It's pretty niche, I guess. Looks a little goofy. Like that. Yeah, it's not too bad, I think. How do I make this? It's obvious her shoulders here. Maybe... like that. I think that works. The closest I can think of are the Montana Misfits, as they're known, who stream separately and don't do farming content, but do have a live stream channel on Twitch for the animals they raise. If that even counts. I think that counts. I mean, I don't see why that wouldn't count. But it is a little, I guess, less dedicated towards farming, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'll get this here. I think that looks pretty good. Man, I'm not looking forward to doing this hand. I nailed this one, but this one, this is gonna be really annoying. Maybe... I'll just redo the sketch for it. Not the size of a pinky. It needs to be a little longer than that. I think it's a little more usable. Fun, useless fact. I have trouble separating some of my fingers while keeping some of them together, especially when trying to do the Vulcan hand. You actually need a free other hand to do it for me. Interesting. Is it just because the muscles don't do that for you? Hi, Ultra. How you doing today? Man, I hate drawing hands. This sucks. This looks like poop. Ugh. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That's stinky. IDK, but it's a natural thing. I see. Hey, Ami. How you doing today? You just woke up, Ultra? I am also arting. Awesome. What are you drawing? I am still working on that Mary drawing I was working on last week. And Beyblading. You gotta be careful. You're gonna end up hurting both of your wrists. Oh, you do graphic design? Cool. Yeah, I don't like that hand. I don't like this at all. This is gonna be really difficult, isn't it? I've made graphic designs for basically all Catholics. This is my first for non-Catholic. Oh, it's a good friend of mine. I see. Cool. I don't think... Do you post your like graphic designs up on your Twitter, or... This art is amazing. Aw, thank you. It's okay. I have a really hard time with hands, so we'll see how that turns out. Yes, but they're buried somewhere. Oh, I see. Okay. Explains why I didn't... I don't think I've seen... Oh, I didn't really go searching, so that's probably what it is. Amy actually designed the setup for another Catholic VTuber's background, but she is currently on hiatus. I'll have to see what that looks like, too. So I've got, Kyrie. Huh. If you're not too busy, I might commission you in the future. I've got, I can draw myself, but I'm really bad at backgrounds and stuff. And to be honest, I don't really like working on them all that much. Oh, you do more abstract stuff, I see. Corpo in the sense of VTuber, how do you mean? Just like more minimalist stuff, or were we talking about oh, what's that art style called? Oh, it's like Memphis something? Like Memphis design or something? I don't think that's what you're talking about, but I was reminded of it. Oh, inspired by VTuber companies. I see. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I see what we're talking about now. Pokemart is the best OST. I think I'm gonna have to disagree, honestly. I don't remember the name of the song. Pokemart is really good. There's one from 4th generation. Oh, what is that song called? There's a Snow Town that I think is one of the best songs that Pokemon has ever had. But I can't remember the name of it. But for an all-arounder, I think Pokemart's pretty solid. It's pretty good. Snowbell City, is that the one I'm thinking of? Let's see, actually. Let me see if I can just pull it up. Is that... No, it was from Generation 4. I'm not going to be able to find it now, watch. Snow Point City, I think it was. Was it this one? Add jail. Out of ads? Alright, cool. Let's see. Wii jump scare? What do you mean? Is this the Wii Sports theme? No, this is that one I was looking for. This is Snow Point City. I remember this one being a lot cooler, if I'm being honest, though. Maybe this isn't the one I was thinking of. What about... Let's see. If you've got any music suggestions that you don't think will get nabbed by copyright, feel free to send them. Wonder if I should just play Deltarune music instead. I don't think Pokemon got the Die Hard treatment. Ugh. Man, I cannot figure this out. I love Deltarune. I finished the end of chapter 3 and my brain melted at the end. Yeah, it's pretty good. I actually haven't finished it. I watched someone else play it and helped with the Black Knight. But I haven't technically finished it. Hi, Marmalade. How are you doing today? I actually never played Deltarune. I have Undertale, but I have skill issues and confusion. I'm thinking about trying it again, though. It's pretty good. So you have Undertale. Did you finish Undertale? They're kind of, Deltarune isn't like a sequel or anything, as far as I understand it. It could be some weird thing, but I don't think it's a sequel or a prequel. So you can play them independent of each other. Doing alright. Utility work is blocking all the parking spots around my house, so I had to spend 10 minutes finding a parking spot. That sucks. It is that season, though, huh? They start doing all the road work. Does that look like a normal hand? Not really. Ugh. I'm still in the ruins and I rage quit because I suck at combat. I want to go fully pacifist and the monsters kept spawning. I know much of the story, but I wanted to actually experience it myself. I was not ready. So, the way it works in Undertale, there's only a set number of monsters in each room. You can absolutely do a pacifist run. It's just kind of, like, hard. But each monster that you show mercy for or that you pacify is one that's taken off the list of monsters in the room. So you can actually clear rooms and there will never be a monster fight in there again. It's the same way for if like you're killing all of them too. It works the same way. Let's see. I thought the first little slime monster that I kept encountering was a respawn of the same one. As far as I understand it, there is quite a few of them in each room that you have to pacify, but you... Actually, let me double check, 'cause I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Undertale... each room. Let's see. Oh! Oh no, I'm completely wrong. You know, yeah, I'm completely wrong. Sparing or pacifying monsters in Undertale does not reduce the total number of enemies you can encounter in a pacifist run. Unlike the genocide route, where killing specific quotas per area permanently removes spawns, pacifist runs have no limit. I see. Oh, that's even harder. Yeah, in genocide, killing a monster removes it from the pool. Oh, but... if you beat or spare a boss for an area, that'll stop monsters from spawning. How weird. I did not know that. I thought it worked the same way as in the genocide route. Can you tell I never did a pacifist route? Maywin has blood on her hooves. What have I done? Get out of here, Clanka. There we go. I'm wondering, should I move this finger or... Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll move this one, see if that works better. Maybe something like that? That looks a little better, I think. And then this can be... A little thicker, I think. No, that doesn't look good either. Oh, man. Why does that look so bad? Maybe if I just move... Let's do it like this. Oops. Is it this one? That was not the right button. Don't do that. Whoops. There we go. No, that doesn't look good either. Man. Ugh. The Immaculate Mother ain't looking so immaculate, am I right? You know what it is? I think it's because I have this right here too wide. It doesn't look right. Oops. Maybe like that. I think that looks a little better. I have to redo this thumb, but I think that looks better. Soldier, Poet, King work? Yeah, that might work. Let me see. What is this song? What is this from? Let's see. Oh, this one. Yeah, I know this song. Maybe like that, I think. Well, that looks a little better, I think. I don't... Oops. I think that looks a lot better. I've heard a lot of people debating what the meaning of the song is since it isn't defined, but I'm firmly of the belief that it's about King David due to the lyrics, since he was all three. That's what I was thinking when I was listening to it, yeah. Oops. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. The thorn stars look like caltrops. No, they kind of do, actually. Yeah, they'll look a little... I think they look like caltrops because they've got these little, lines through them, so it almost looks like... like that. Look very pokey. Is Mary supposed to be pregnant with Jesus in this one? Is that why her hand is on her body? I don't think so. I was debating whether or not to draw it like that. I think she won't be. But I've got her hand up like this, kind of like over her heart. My hand looks a little small. Man, I cannot win. That's fine. I can just size it up. I'm undecided on if she's pregnant or not. We'll see. Is the implication that she is trying to keep the serpent at bay while waiting for her son, while also coming to grips with this heavy burden and weeping for the state of the world, especially with what God called her to do? Pretty much, yeah. It's kind of like, asking because she almost looks like she's crying. Yeah, so that's pretty much the feeling I wanted to get with the piece. Kind of like... Because in Revelation, it's kind of confusing how it's written. It's like it's talking about the past, present, and future. And I wanted this drawing to kind of have that feeling also. This is the scene of Revelations. Yeah, where it talks about her being in the heavens. And with, I think in Revelation, it talks about the red serpent with the, what is it, 7 heads, I think? I don't know. I don't remember the exact number off the top of my head. I didn't feel like drawing that many snake heads, so... I think that hand's pretty good. Just size it up a little bit, but... So she's crying over both how humans were, are, and will be, and basically just the near eternal cycle of human nature to have such a child be born. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, exactly. You got it. I wonder if I can make this look a little crisper. Okay, that's not terrible. I almost actually kind of like that. Okay. Wonder if I should even bother putting the other foot in. I don't think I need to. I mean, I guess it does kind of look weird. I guess we'll see. Say rest the other foot on a cloud or a tree branch to represent one foot on earth and another in heaven. I don't think I have room for that. I really like that idea, but I don't think I have room. Yeah, not really. What layer is that on? Here we go. out of ads. Alright, cool. Cool. I can't listen to this one. This is what gave me a copyright strike last time. Jeez. Let's do this. There we go. Also just had another short idea based on our Pokemon talk. Maybe a short explaining what saint each Pokemon would be and why. That's not a terrible idea. What saint each Pokemon would be. Because there's some that, like, I think would work really well with that. There are also a lot of saints. I'll have to see if I can write something up for that. That's a really good idea. That or which Pokemon each saint would be, or maybe both. Yeah, I'll have to draft up a couple of ideas, because I think that would be really good. Wonder... Maybe I'll do a little belt buckle for right here. What is her belt supposed to be? Is that how women in her day used to dress? In all the biblical media I've seen, only certain types of men wore belts. I guess that is true, huh? I didn't really think about it. I just wanted something to... As I wanted the outfit that she's wearing to have these lines here to help give her front shape. But then I'd also need something to hold it closed, so that's why she has a belt, basically. I wonder... Now I'm curious. Also, Mary's an airbender. I was trying to do a little Trinitarian thing. You know, you got the three. But I don't know. Let's see. Let's Let's see if I can ask the Nightmare Machine. Women in Jesus' time wore belts. They're also known as girdles or sashes, were essential components of daily attire for both men and women. They were typically made of cloth, cord, or leather and served to cinch the loose ankle-length tunic to the waist. Oh, this is what the Bible is talking about when it says girding up the loins. It's typically what you'd use a belt for. It's to lift up your tunic so you can run more freely. While men's belts were often simple, women's belts were frequently more elaborately ornamented and could be used to attach small bags or purses. Huh, interesting. Mayone is a sellout. Oh, come on. I just Googled it. Jeez. Oh, jeez. There we go. You know what I'll do is I'll make the belt red so it symbolizes the blood of Christ. I think that'd be pretty good. I mean, okay, if it's Google, that's different. I thought you were asking Grok. No. Big shot. Be a big. Be a big shot. Be a big shot. Should maybe add elements of the rosary. It's not a bad idea. I'm wondering... I'm trying to think how I could do that. There is something that I want to do... Oops. With the belt here. There's this painting that I really, really like. Let's see, what was it called? Saint Bride painting? Here it is, yeah. By John Duncan. Has this element here that I want to basically copy. Let's see. Can I make this bigger? Yeah. See if I can open it up in OBS. Image. Yeah. Yeah, so there's this painting here. So this is called Saint Bride by John Duncan. It's of Saint Bridget of Kildare. And it's really cool because he does this thing with the belt here that I really, really like. Basically this flowing belt design. Also, a really cool thing about this painting is, let me zoom in. This is kind of a low quality picture, but if you look at the angel's robes here, it basically depicts the entire gospel, or like all of the events of like Jesus's life. It's like you have the three kings here, and Jesus and Mary down here, and the donkey. You have, I think that's Jesus's baptism right in the background right there. And then him in the garden, and obviously being crucified, and the trial, and I think that's with Lazarus there. It's really, really cool. Like, really, really cool. But I want to do something similar that it has here with the belt. Just because this looks... just looks so good. It looks great. That has been your art class for the day. Let's see, so if I were to do that... Basically, it's depicting the entire story of the Passion on the angel garments. Yeah, exactly. It's actually, it's really, really cool. It's one of my favorite paintings. I think... I do something like this. Can you link it in BB server? Yeah. What channel should I put it in? Copy image. To reopen Discord. Art? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll put it in the art channel. There you go. This is Saint Bride. There you go. Part of me wonders if you can depict scenes from humanity's past, present, and future on different parts of her outfit, but I know it's probably too small and extravagant. I think I would like to finish this piece. It would be really, really cool to do that. But I don't think I'm skilled enough to do something like that, honestly. I was trying to think of more ways to incorporate inspiration from the Saint Bride piece. I think... I'm kind of thinking I might... I don't want to copy it, like, piecemeal, because that's kind of... I don't like doing that, but I do really like the way he rendered the clouds and the ocean, and I might try and do something similar, I think. Yeah, I don't like that very much. I was thinking maybe the best form of inspiration would be the images or representations I mentioned earlier, so it's not outright copying. Yeah, it is a really cool idea. I just don't think I have the skill to do it. If I'm being, like, completely honest. See, Toby Fox must really love mariachi music. You know, now that you mention it, it does sound very mariachi, doesn't it? I think this... Is this a remix? Whoops. I think this one is... This one's called The World Revolving by Instrument Maniac, I guess. I'm kind of thinking, next week might start playing Deltarune. I really want to start playing it, kind of before we get any more news about when the next chapter's coming out. And it's only $25. So I'm just gonna buy it again on my Steam account because I have it on my Switch, but I don't have a capture card for that, so I'll just buy it again. Might just maybe forego demos next week and start playing Deltarune, I think. I don't hate that idea. I think I like that. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I do like that. Okay. I just now realized how oddly Catholic some of these songs sound. I actually wouldn't be I wouldn't be surprised by that. There's literally a church in Deltarune. Toby Fox has talked about how much he used to go to church as a kid too, and I think that's like... he used to be in a church choir also. Like, there's a couple of songs in Deltarune that I know... I'm almost certain uses like certain parts of hymns. Toby Fox, Christian, I don't know for certain. I don't know. I don't know if he still is, but he did used to go to church as a kid. The inspiration in his songs is pretty obvious in my opinion, but there's obviously a lot of other stuff that's inspired him too. It's all kind of like mixed together in a really good way. And then there's Megalovania. Yeah, dude, that song's such a bop. Clean that up a little bit. Yeah, it's a little better. And do it here. Would it be a bit sacrilegious to put rosary imagery on Mary's outfit? I don't see why it would. I mean, I'm not exactly, like, following, like, super strict rules or anything on this piece, you know? Erase these because those look just messy. You'd be fine? Okay, cool. Let's see, what would I even do then? This is actually looking pretty good. That's not looking too bad. Alright, okay. That you know seem like fantasy. In the dark. I'll change the eye a little bit, I think. More like that, I think. Yeah. Do I want to bother drawing all the scales? Ugh. Maybe if I, like, kind of imply... Definitely don't want to draw all the scales, I don't think. I feel like there should be some, at least. What happened to the music? Oh. Weird. Don't want to make it too detailed. I'm not sure. I'm gonna erase those scales. I don't know yet. Help if I did it on the right layer. Ugh. There we go. Okay. I like it much more with the snake looking up at her. Or looking up to the heavens, I guess. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright. Now the dreaded foot. I don't actually know how to draw feet, so this is gonna be fun. Ugh. I gotta pick some new music. No, that looks gross. Ugh. I keep on doing that. Why does it keep on doing that? That's kind of annoying. How do you draw toes? This is not fun. I don't think I like drawing feet very much. Well, okay, that doesn't look too bad. Maybe if I just kind of imply that there's toes here, instead of actually drawing them. Don't blame you. Yeah, I don't... Is there like a trick to drawing them? I think maybe I'll just imply that there's toes here instead of actually putting them there. Does that look like a foot? Kind of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess that kind of looks like a foot. I think I made the toe too big, though. Maybe like that. Oh, that's too long there. It's kind of more imply that she has toes, I think. Yeah, I don't think that's too bad. Seems like it's the right size. Yeah, I think that's alright. I don't want to get much more detailed than that. Alright. Now one more spot right over here. Alright, I gotta admit, I don't think it's looking half bad. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I'm gonna erase these. And then... Yeah, I think I like that a bit. more than if I were to have them in front of the snake. Yeah. Hot diggity dog. That's not looking too bad. Yeah, I think I like that quite a bit. Alright, now I'll do the crown. Oh, that looks wonky. You know what I can do, actually? Got this fancy tool called a ruler. If you do it like this, then what it'll do... Wait, here, I'll do that on a different layer. And it'll copy the other side so it's mirrored. I just gotta get these correct. Alright. Can I get rid of the ruler? What is this? Stop it. What does that do? Oh, what? How weird. That's a really weird tool. What the heck? Huh. Strange. Alright, if I select this, and then copy, and then paste. Haha, there we go. There we go. Maybe it would be easier if I just copy and pasted all I needed and then move them individually. I'll try doing that. Paste. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh? What is this? Why aren't you doing this properly now? Paste. There we go. Sometimes it's just a little monotonous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I just need 2 more. I'm sure there's an easier way of doing this in my art program, but I don't feel like figuring it out right now, so... Merge with layer below. I'll just do this so I don't have 300 layers. Okay, there. Now I can move them around properly. Oops. Like so. There we go. Yeah, I think that's gonna look pretty good. Yeah. Oops. Right there. probably going to end the stream in, I don't know, maybe like 15 or 20 minutes. I think 2.5 hours on a drawing is pretty good for the day. I think my headphones are giving me a headache, though. They squeeze my head too much. That's what I get for using cheap headphones, I guess. There. Okay. Thanks for the stream. It's looking great. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think... It's not too bad, if I'm being honest. I don't think I've ever done a piece of artwork like this before, either. It's not too shabby. I told myself when I first started drawing this, I wanted it to be something that I could show the father at my church. And I think he might like it. I don't know. We'll see. There we go. Selection, deselect. All right. I think that looks pretty spiffy, I think. How's that? That's 12, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, perfect. Oh. Bad, I think I need to stretch my wrist out. Oh, ow. I think that looks pretty good. Cool. Cool beans. I'm still undecided on if I want these in the background or not. It would be cool to have a couple of birds, but I also don't think I'm very good at drawing them. So we'll flip that all the way around. kind of looking more like a crow. If I made the beak smaller. No, that just looks bad now. Maybe something like that. Well, now that kind of looks like a dove. That might work, actually. I keep on doing that. Undo. There we go. Why is it not doing it properly now? Was it a symmetrical ruler? Oh, now that's just the wrong... There. Okay. Ugh. I think that looks alright. I think that looks like a dove. Yeah, that's not too bad, actually. I've certainly seen worse doves. Like in real life, too. Edit, copy, edit, paste. I'm gonna have to fix that, but that's not too bad. Edit, paste. Yeah, alright. I think that's pretty good. Alright. I think that's enough for me today. I work on this for too much longer. I'm gonna get sick of looking at it, so. Alright, so that's the stream for today. Next week, I'm gonna be... I think I'm gonna be doing Deltarune. And we're gonna start Deltarune next week. Yeah, probably on Tuesday. Tuesday at 11, I think, so... I don't know if I'll draw again on Thursday. I guess, it depends on how I feel about Deltarune. And how good that goes. So we'll see. We'll play it by ear, but... Same schedule as always. Really appreciate you guys for coming out. You guys all have a nice day. And a wonderful week. Rest of your week, I guess. And I'll see you guys next week. I wonder... I think, see if I can see if there's anyone online we can raid. Let's see, who's online right now? I'm gonna go ahead and send you guys over to Brosif, I think. Alright, well, I'm sending you guys over. You guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you guys next week.